for Nandi County.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and I have a number of statements. I hope you will allow me to read them in mutatis mutandis manner. Mr. Speaker, request for statement on the management of Nairobi water assets. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations on a matter of county-wide concern regarding operations of the Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company and the welfare of citizens. Mr. Speaker, sir, recent revelations have exposed systemic theft and illegal sale of water infrastructure assets belonging to the Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company. The scheme has caused losses amounting to billions of shillings annually, weakening the company's capacity to maintain and expand its infrastructure. Residents of Nairobi ultimately bear the cost through higher tariffs, delayed repairs, and poor service delivery. This development raised serious concerns about governance and oversight within Nairobi Water and Sanitation Sewerage Company and demand urgent corrective action to protect public resources and restore confidence in the management of water services. In the statement, the committee should address the following, Mr. Speaker. Sir. One, the audit and inventory control mechanisms currently in place within the Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company to safeguard water infrastructure assets and clearly state the extent to which these mechanisms are effective in preventing loss, theft, or misappropriation. Number two, Mr. Speaker, an update and detailed inventory of all Nairobi Water and Sanitation Company assets and supplies specifying their quantities, location, and corresponding monetary value to establish the true status of the company's asset base. Number three, Mr. Speaker, measures in place to ensure the safety and integrity of Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company assets, including any ongoing or proposed reforms such as digital asset tracking systems, CCTV surveillance, independent audits, staff rotation policies, and internal controls designed to strengthen oversight and accountability. Number four, Mr. Speaker, whether there have been any recent cases of asset loss, theft, or misappropriation within Nairobi Water and Sanitation and Sewerage Company, and if so, detail the action taken to investigate such incidences, recover lost assets, hold responsible officers accountable, and prevent any recurrence. And finally, Mr. Speaker, on this statement, the accountability frameworks in place to guarantee transparency in Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company's procurement, staffing, and asset management practices, and specify the steps being taken to protect residents of Nairobi from the risks and dangers posed by the compromise or missing water infrastructure that will affect the issue of water provision. So, Speaker, with your indulgence, on to my second statement. Request for a statement on the unrest and indefinite closure of Olesos National Polytechnic in Nandi County. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Education on a matter of national concern regarding the recent unrest at Olesos National Polytechnic in Nandi County and the subsequent indefinite closure of the institution following tensions arising from the vetting results of the Technical and Vocational Education and Training Personnel Association, TONOPTA, Council elections held on 11 February 2026. Mr. Speaker, sir, the vetting exercise, which disqualified several aspirants, triggered dissatisfaction among students and escalated into protests that disrupted learning and led to property damage. The administration responded by closing the Polytechnic indefinitely, leaving students stranded and raising concern about their academic progress and welfare and the general running of the Polytechnic. In the statement, Mr. Speaker, the committee should address the following. One, the current status of inquiries into arrest the agencies leading investigations into the matter and the conduct of both students and administrators during the incident. Number two, the immediate actions taken by the Ministry of Education and the Polytechnic's management to restore calm, safeguard students and staff safety, and manage communication during the crisis. Number three, the reasons that informed the indefinite closure of the institution and the measures, timelines, and safeguards in place to reopen the institution and resume learning. Number four, Mr. Speaker, the steps taken to address students' concern over the TONOPTA Council election vetting process, measures to ensure transparency and fairness in future elections. Number five, Mr. Speaker, which is important, the current financial status of Ole Source National Polytechnic, including government capitation, internally generated funds, accountability for expenditures, the role of the principal in financial oversight, and findings of any recent audits, including the board. So, Speaker, finally, the measures to rebuild the public trust in the institution of Ole Source, strengthen accountability and governance structures, engage in stakeholders, and prevent similar disruptions in technical training institutions. So, Speaker, as you are aware, the Senator of Trans Nzoia had requested that I read his statement on his behalf. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for that indulgence. Request for a statement on the unlawful closure of county public service board offices and transfer of board staff in Trans Nzoia County. Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations on a matter of county-wide concern regarding the unlawful closure of the County Public Service Board of Trans Nzoia County Government and the transfer of its staff. Mr. Speaker, sir, the County Secretary of Trans Nzoia County Government, acting on instructions of the Governor of Trans Nzoia County, issued a statement on 16 February 2026 directing the closure of the County Public Service Board offices and the transfer of its staff. This action is arbitrary and of grave concern, given that the County Public Service Board is an independent institutional organ established under Article 235 of the Constitution of Kenya and operationalized by the County Governments Act of 2012. The board is not subordinate to the county executive and is insulated from executive administrative control, supervision, or interference. Consequently, the county governor lacks legal authority to dissolve, suspend, or otherwise paralyze the operations of a sitting board outside the procedure prescribed by law. In the statement, Mr. Speaker, the committee should address the following. 1, the circumstances under which the Governor of Trans Nzoia County directed closure of the County Public Service Board offices and the transfer of its staff and the legal basis for the Governor's action. Number 2, Mr. Speaker, whether the investigations into allegations of unlawful interference with the County Public Service Board statutory mandate, administrative overreach, disruption of public service processes, including obstruction of the board's management of county personnel, have been undertaken, and if so, table the findings and recommendations for corrective action and accountability. And finally, Mr. Speaker, measures in place to cause the immediate reopening of the Trans Nzoia County Public Service Board offices, the reversal of all directives transferring board staff, as well as measures to safeguard operational independence and compliance with the constitutional and statutory requirements relating to operations of the Trans Nzoia County Public Service Board. Mr. Speaker, on behalf of Senator Alan Chesang, the distinguished senator from Trans Nzoia County, I thank you, Speaker.
Senator for Nakuru County, Senator Tabitha Karoch.